With the Tactician, and today we'll be profiling his Spellcaster Spellbook deck. It's kind of a hybrid between the classics and spellbooks, correct?
Correct.
And how many cards are in the deck?
It would be a grand total of 50. The deck has 20 actual searchers and 2 cards I can use easily as searchers.
And how many cards are in the deck in total?
50.
50. And over half the deck is searchers. So without further ado, we'll get started on the deck profile, guys.
3 Apprentice Magicians.
Okay.
Double Spellbook Magician. 1 Magical Undertaker. With the ability to special summon a level 4 lower spellcaster face down, he comes in very handy. 1 Stoic of Prophecy. Combos nicely with 1 Justice and 1 Temperance.
So Justice. Okay.
1 High Priestess. And 1 Reaper. I do run both in the same build. Double Defender. With cards like Starhole and Exemplar, I can remove spell counters to protect all my monsters for mass protection. Double Effect Veiler. 1 Chaos Sorcerer. 1 Endymion to be special summoned with Reaper. And has a wicked combo with High Priestess. By banishing 1 spellbook from the hand, I'm basically popping 2 thanks to his discard ability. 1 Kaiku. 1 Strength of Prophecy for recycling needs. 1 Old Vindictive. 1 Gravekeeper's Guard. Double Exemplar. 1 Breaker. Different Dimension Master. Drop a spell, get a monster. Simple. 1 Copycat. His ability to copy the strongest monster on my opponent's side of the field with power and Starhole. He's always the bigger guy. 1 Magician of Faith, with it being a classic. Finally unbanned.
Amen.
And 1 Knight and Sorcerer. On to them lovely spells. 1 Foolish Burial. Buries monsters like Stoics, sets up for Magical Undertaker. Double Secrets and 1 Crescent. Double Spellbook Tower. Triple Power for running over my opponents and putting the pressure on them. Double Starhole. 1 Master. 2 Spellbook of Lives. Double Wisdom. The 1 Fate and Eternity. And then double MST. I don't really care for traps in my build, so the only traps that I would ever run would be the double to triple decree.
That's pretty common for among just spellcaster type decks, I know, personally.
Right. While traps are nice, they don't necessarily do anything for us.
Correct.
With the X deck, we have 1 Arcanite. Back in the day, and to this very day, he's won so many of my matches thanks to all the counter removals that turn into destruction. 1 Stardust. 1 Explosive and 1 Tempest. Explosive is a superpowered breaker that I can use more than once a turn by removing 2 spell counters from my side. With her, for every spell counter removed, my opponent takes 500. 1 TG Hyper Librarian. I run Armory Arm because of the Apprentice Magicians and all his or her buddies. And then 1 Black Rose.
Okay.
The Exceed lineup would be 1 number 104. Protects you from Honest and Colutes and monster effects that activate during the battle. Flip effects as well. Can protect him since he's a spellcaster, and spellbooks are fair game. 1 Naruto, the Moral Leader, for punishing your opponents.
Yeah, very good card.
And then the Harpy's Feather Duster of the deck. 1 Hierophant of Prophecy. Next we have Lavalier. Terrace Keeper of the Genesis. And then the 2 premier cards of the extra deck. One Heralded to Pure Light turns dead cards into extra Spellbook Magicians and Veilers. And then, of course, Lavable Chain, the Wannabe Foolish Burial, and Stacker.
Okay. Anything else you would like to say about the deck?
One thing that I would like to say about the deck, I would recommend that for some of us who don't like Gravekeeper's Guard, once the Shaddoll's come out, you can try attacking in Shaddall Dragon. He works exactly like Gravekeeper's Guard, only he can bounce any card your opponent controls, and if he's sent to the graveyard for whatever effect, he's a breaker. So he's worth looking into.
Okay, well thank you very much, man, for your Spellcaster Spellbook deck profile. Take care, man. Take care, everybody, guys. Take care, everybody.